Playing with a whole bunch of confidence, finds Jakob Poeltl. Outside Barrett, three-pointer good, and the first bucket.
Percentage.
Floater blocked by Poeltl, loose ball, and Toronto comes up with it. Outstanding defensive team. We saw that Game 4 Sunday, especially in the late stages. Jacoby Walter has been in Games 3 and 4. 6-0. And one for James Harden. When in doubt, James Harden take it to the three in favor of the Raptors. High screen, Poeltl. Barrett hits the roller, and Poeltl throws it down.
Jakob Poeltl making his presence felt early. A block playing the best I think I've ever seen him play on both ends.
Harden with the three. Free ball, but he's played some good defense in this series as well. As we have a perimeter block by Barnes, couldn't save it on the end line. Harden's shot. 14 foul. We're at 8.5 minutes to go in the first quarter against Toronto. Again, the defense. 7 to shoot. Harassing defense. Merrill step back three. Good.
That was it.
Barrett against Harden. Harden bats it away. Strus touched it. Merrill comes up with it. 5 minutes to go. First quarter over the top to Allen for the bucket. Once down 12, they got it down to 3. Harden's going to try to get the tie way off the mark that time, but it ends up in the hands of Evan Mobley. In the midst of this 11-0 run. Great look down low to Shed, who scores for the lead.
Kind of reversed. The point guard moving without the ball. Scotty Barnes finds him.
3-point advantage, Toronto. Wade for three. Cavs fans hope temporarily. Wade squares, no. Harden offensive rebound and one.
He's bubbling over, talking about the support he has from that front office.
Harden the only man in double figures in the first with 11. Shed hits a three. His defense was so impeccable. Donovan Mitchell looking to get going. Takes a three and block with 4. Pass to Harden is stolen. 2-on-1 Raptors. Shed the steal, gives it up. Barnes with the fluff. Merrill against Battle, who's now defending Mobley, who went for the dunk. And it caroms off.
It's a charge. Wow, no call.
Inside to Mobley. Was the basket. Final shot to Cleveland. Mitchell, 30-footer. Oh, yeah! What a close to the first quarter for the Cavaliers.
We need to figure out a way to cut the water off, continue to crash the boards, get out in transition.
You guys got out to a fast start in this game, though. How do you get back to what we saw at the beginning?
Just doing what we were doing.
22-10 was the Raptors' lead early as Dennis Schroeder's first shot of the game. Got off to the slow start and then worked their way to 46. Cavaliers enjoying their biggest lead. Here's Barnes. Contested jumper's good. Cleveland whipped this crowd into a frenzy those last 6.5 minutes, and Toronto trying to keep them quiet, and R.J. Barrett. And a one and done for Cleveland here. Tied at 44. Again, no look. Barnes to Poeltl.
But what he's telling the offense is don't stand around and watch. Move without the ball.
Raptors in an 8-0 run. Cleveland winning out of the timeout. Jordan Tyson and 8 out of 15 in those 2 losses against the Raptors. Shed, first points of the second. 4 to shoot. Great backdoor. Third triple in the half, and a cross-court steal, Walter. Walter against Strus, bumps him off and takes it right to the rack for the slam. And Kenny Atkinson jumps off the Cavs. Well, under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Can the Cavs get a foothold back? Down 6. Nice pass, Wade in the dunker. It's a big hit. 21 points per game scored during the regular year. And just coming off a 23-point game. And, of course, Scotty Barnes also kind of irritated his knee earlier as Harden drills a three. Led by as many as 12 in the first quarter. Cavaliers have led by as many as 6. Right now, Toronto by 1. Walter with
the scouting report on Jacoby Walter.
Inside bucket, James Harden.
Don't have to change it.
Under 2 minutes to go, and a steal. Boy, Toronto's been so pesky. Shed, great pass. Barrett with the... Walter stealing it tonight. Yep, there we go. Jacoby Walter, his 5th triple of the first half.
And 11 second chance points. We're not done with the half.
And Shed scoring way too easily in the booth. And with a microphone tonight as Barrett hits a chance for 3 to open up this third quarter. And then, of course, Indiana happened. The Pacers made their run to the NBA Finals, to Game 7, and that will bring the crowd to life as Mitchell elevates. Crowd just settling back in. Was a whiteout here tonight. White T-shirts for everybody, and that's 5 points in a row for Donovan Mitchell. Scotty Barnes, another no-look to loss, and blocked by Allen. Jared Allen with that block shot has been terrific in the series. And the other big, Evan Mobley, dribbles to the rim and flushes. 8 straight points. James Harden, who led the Cleveland comeback down 12 in the first quarter. To Allen, short roll to Mobley for the bucket.
Well, we asked for the bigs to show up.
Outside. Barrett attacks Strus. Blocked by Allen, his second by 12 earlier in the third. Barrett takes on Mobley, wards him off, and gets it to fall.
Is that what you call wards him off? He moved him off the block.
And Evan Mobley have teamed up for 9 points in this third quarter so far, and another Cleveland turnover.
Nice play by Jacoby Walter.
Barrett sprays it in the corner. There's that man Shed again. 3-pointer for Jamal. 9 to shoot. Merrill got him started with a 3 in the first quarter and hits one here in the third.
Penny Atkins.
The Raptors have won the last true, trying to steal home court and take it home. Harden hits a triple.
And that was contested by R.J. Barrett. James Harden. They want to travel on Mr. Barrett.
Shed's pass goes through the lane, intercepted. Mitchell head up. Drop. Turnover. Schroeder got it back. To Mitchell. Blocked. And Barnes injured himself on that block.
Holden appears to be holding his head.
4 on 5 the other way and shorthanded. Mamu drills the 3-pointer.
Spurs on the summer league for 2 seasons. He's been all over. Donovan Mitchell in trap.
Mitchell, no look. Mobley with the finish. Near steal at half court. Mamu goes around Mobley. Ooh, and got off a shot that hit the window and nearly went home.
5 Evan Mobley points. Close.
Toronto, despite that, still with a 3-point lead. Tyson backs up, drains the 3, and we're tied.
Scotty Barnes also only got 1 field goal
since halftime.
No, they haven't. They've leveled off a little bit. Well, when you're shooting 60-some%, you have to level off.
Takes on Barnes. Off the window. 13 straight for Cleveland. Another cross-court pass. Battle dribbles inside the arc. And finally gets the first field goal of the quarter for Toronto. 2-point lead Cleveland. Here's Schroeder. Again got the speed and this time gets the score. He will give up. Mobley. How about that? He was 2 for 11 from 3 in the first 4 games. He's made his last 3 3-point attempts. Shed the answer for the Raptors. Cavs won the first 2 games of the series, scoring 120 points per game on 54% shooting. Schroeder loves the rims here in Cleveland. Big triple. Their biggest deficit of Game 5. Shed turns the corner. Allen spikes it out of bounds.
And you talked about
0 for 3. Walter was having a terrific ball game through halftime. Cavs looking to build on the 7-point lead. Strus subtracted the D and feeds it to in Orlando. What a duel between Banchero and Kate Cunningham tonight. Both went for 45. Shot up and in for R.J. Barrett. Dennis Schroeder getting a lot of second-half minutes, rides and floats it in. Schroeder averaged 10 points per game this season. He has delivered big time tonight, and a big hit for Jacoby Walter, who goes for Toronto with some life. Cleveland did erupt 24 seconds, and James Harden will do the honors. 20.5 into Schroeder.
Got a foul. Can't let the clock run anymore.
I thought Walter wanted a foul early, didn't get it. And then Shed knocks down Harden.
Still remains a 2-possession game, regardless of what happens with this fun history of the NBA.
Went over 4,000 tonight. Hushed crowd. Now a sigh of relief as Cavs just have to get it inbounds. They get it into Schroeder. And that's going to do it. The home team has won.